Hi, everybody. My name is Mikhail Ferrante. This is Erin Jenkins, and we are the co-founders of Bloom & Co. Property Management.
Welcome to the fourth episode of Industry Spotlights. Today we're speaking with Rich from CertiClean.
Yeah, we really hope you guys enjoyed this episode and some of our technological upgrades. So we're jumping right in. Rich, introduce yourself, introduce CertiClean, and what kind of the company is.
Okay, thank you guys for having me on. It's a pleasure to be on with you guys. So my name is Rich Charavella. I am the Director of Business Development for CertiClean. So CertiClean is we're a commercial cleaning company, and the parent company is Faro Environmental. So Faro Environmental, they deal with abatement work, so hazmat, lead, asbestos, mold, so any of those sort of needs. And CertiClean was created a couple years ago, and we do the commercial cleaning aspect of it. So it's from commercial cleaning contracts, janitorial, industrial, warehouse, office cleaning, stuff like that. So I'm the director of the business development, so I'm on the outside. I am dealing with the customers. I'm dealing with the, a little bit of everything right now. So
All the fun stuff.
all the fun stuff to continue to grow the company. So I've been brought in to help grow the company and help out different facilities with their different needs.
Yeah.
Awesome. So if you had to pick one or two aspects of your job that you're most passionate about, what would they be?
Very easy, that one. Very easy is relationship development. So for us, and I've been in sales for over 20 years. The biggest thing for me is just the relationship I have with, whether it's it's the general manager or the operations manager, or even the guys on the floor and my cleaners. It's developing a relationship that it's really trust. It's getting them to know you, and that trust factor there, so that it's easy to do business. I really find that when you can think of your customers sort of like your friends, it sounds cliche a little bit, but if you can, when you get to that point with them, it becomes easy to do business, and they want to do business with you, and you want to do business with them.
I think that's kind of closely linked to how we feel about Bloom & Co. is creating a more professional and personal relationship that kind of coexist, getting to know the clients better. Maybe they don't always have to be friends, but I think it helps, especially in volatile situations, just kind of bring things back to level-headedness, and you're more on like an even playing field. So that's a huge perspective that we have at Bloom & Co. as well.
I think that's a great point, where when you have that relationship, when I won't swear here, but when things hit the fan, okay, when things go bad, it's a lot easier to, when you know the person, it's a lot easier to get through those issues when you have that relationship, rather than if there's any animosity or anything between it. So I agree with you 100%.
Awesome.
Exactly. Yeah. So looking into CertiClean, you guys really provide a well-rounded scope of services that can be applied to, condominium, residential, commercial properties. Can you go into depth a little bit more about those specific services?
Yeah, sure. So we do offer a bunch of different services. Primary, so just standard commercial cleaning. So one of the big things that we've done is janitorial contracts. So janitorial contracts, we deal with warehouse space. We deal with some major manufacturers, so Magna. So the combination of industrial cleaning, where the guys are working in the back, and we're just sort of pour services, we call it. So as they're working, the guys are going through the CAF, the washrooms, the change rooms, we're cleaning it. And usually with these industrial accounts, there's some sort of auto scrubber, automatic scrubber, either ride on, walk behind, that's cleaning the floors or something in between, dealing with oil, grease, and all that fun stuff. And then on the other side, it's the office cleaning, where once the office staff goes, we go in there and we do the cleaning after hours. So we've had a lot of success with that, as well as so the property management game. So there's the tower cleaning, we call it, property management, condo corps. So we have the cleaners in there, and we do regular cleaning. So from the daily items, the lobbies and the elevators and the carpet floors and stuff like that, to the weekly items and the monthly items. So we break it down in sort of checklists and scope of work that are required to be done, and we make sure that the whole building gets done. Other services, one of the specialty service with COVID and what's happening is it's a surface protectant called Aegis. So Aegis, what it does is it's a product that it provides surface protection in between your cleaning. So once it's clean, you apply this product to a surface, and what it does, it inhibits the growth of pathogens for approximately a year. So this has been yeah. So this is something that with what's happening with COVID, this is front of mind for everybody. So it has become a lot more prevalent, and people are learning about this product more. But this product has been around for 20, 30 years. It's been proven in hospitals. It's been proven in many different settings, long-term care settings. And really what you're trying to do is, the best way to take care of pathogens and viruses is to clean regularly, clean all the time. That's just not possible with the manpower and costs and budgets. So what this does is, in between the cleanings, sort of, instead of the pathogen sort of growing on the surface, it sort of kills the cell before it lands, and it won't allow it to grow. So there's all kinds of studies and research on this to, before the next person comes in to clean, it's not going to thrive. It's sort of going to kill it and sort of sit there on the surface. So that's been a very special need. We've probably applied it to, I don't know, 40 or 50 different buildings and many different facilities, and had some good feedback on it.
Yeah, I imagine right now that's definitely something that people are interested in.
Yeah.
Very, very much so, very much so. So other than that, so I'll just, so what else do we do? We do carpet cleaning, so regular carpet cleaning for corridors, for property managers. We do pressure washing services. We do we've done some warehouse cleaning, so high rafter with the boom lifts and stuff like that up top. So we do a bunch of different stuff. Core business really is the cleaning and janitorial contracts, I would say.
Yeah, very thorough. Yeah.
So you did touch obviously on COVID related services there. So given the recent pandemic, can you share any insight as to why treatments, I guess, aside from trying to lessen the rate of how the virus kind of spreads, how it's important spaces? You did mention something on manpower, which I found interesting, is there's probably a need for more people now. So have you noticed either an influx in hiring, like that kind of thing, or how have you, I guess, seen CertiClean change in the pandemic?
Yeah, so cleaning in general has changed quite a bit during the pandemic. Disinfection, sanitizing, disinfection, DIN numbers, all this stuff that no one knew anything about. Right. And now there's all kinds of different products that allow you to clean better. So manpower, we won't get into manpower. It's very difficult to hire people right now at this time. So yeah, during the pandemic, and especially the beginning, what a lot of companies, especially government organizations, they were looking for additional cleaning. So sanitizing services, where we pretty much had guys that were in there, in some cases, around the clock, 24 hours a day, and their whole job were to go around to high touch points. So the most common, frequently areas that people are touching: door handles, lobbies, phones, reception desks, stuff like that. And we would just go down, we would spray the approved disinfectants into a microfiber cloth, and we're wiping down all the surfaces. So this is the best way to minimize any pathogens from living on any surface. Now, obviously, that's great if you could afford to do that, but in reality, you cannot have someone there constantly wiping. And as we've learned, that it's not, the primary way to transmit COVID is not necessarily by surfaces. Having said that, it's still, if someone sneezes on a door handle, you touch your door handle and you touch your face, that's still a way to transmit it. So touch point cleaning, I've been talking about this and have it in my scope of work for the past 7 years.
Yeah.
Now with this, now people are realizing maybe it's a little more important than we thought. So definitely the best way to do that is definitely cleaning, constant cleaning. So that should just be included in the scope of work.
Yeah.
I imagine those areas too are most common in those places like a condominium, where it's people are constantly in and out, not only just the workers there, but they need people there for concierge desks, everything like that. And I guess that you guys can apply those Aegis treatments on high touch areas like that as well, correct?
Yeah, so the treatments would be applied to, so yeah, you know, lobby doors, reception desk, elevator buttons, elevators. You could even do it on unit door handles, stairwells, parking lobby entrances, anywhere where people would frequently touch, and there's many in a condo.
It's huge in a condominium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
A
you get
lot- big
thousands a day. No,
You have a ton of units, you have a ton of people coming through all the time, and hopefully everybody is having clean hands, but usually that's not always the case.
yeah. So when working in the condominiums that you guys do now, how have you found working alongside property managers works to your benefit?
So as as I said, the biggest thing for us, or for me, is relationship development. So really trying to have a good relationship with property managers helps. You know, their whole job is they're on there, and I know you have many vendors that you're dealing with. So what we try to do is just try to make the property manager's life as easy as possible. So we try not to be another headache, but a solution to some of the problems. So we try to be proactive, look ahead, and we know that there's these amazing condo boards at each of these units, which are always amazing to deal with. Those are the ones that, so by having a good relationship with the property manager, we know that the property manager is a link between us and the condo corp in most situations. So we make sure that we're transparent, we're giving them good service, we're doing the things we have to do so that they could explain to how the cleaning's helping provide a safe space for all the residents.
Exactly. And I think transparency is something that we pride ourselves on too. That's literally one of the things that we put in our tagline, right? Honesty and collaboration. That's what we want to give you, right? So no, totally agree with that.
The bare minimum that a company can offer. Honesty, collaboration.
Yeah. Unfortunately not for most, but
hey,
that's where we come in.
Exactly. So where do you see CertiClean in the next 5 years?
My favorite question.
Yes.
Okay, so CertiClean next 5 years. So we have we have a lot of we're looking to growth. We're in a big growth phase right now. We got a few big accounts. So one of the big sides we're growing on is the industrial cleaning. So which has combination, like I said, of industrial cleaning space and the office space up front. That's been we're becoming one of the industry leaders in that with magnets, and we're dealing with a P3 project as well. So we have some larger projects on the go right now. And as well as that is the property management, condo corps and stuff like that. So we've had some good people. We have some good knowledgeable staff members that understand what to do. And really, I think the key to that is supervision, providing good service. Pricing is always an issue. I know there's a lot of budgets, but for us, budget and price is not the most important things. I've always told people that, you know, we're not going to be the cheapest, and I don't want to be the cheapest, because if I am, then there's probably something we're doing wrong. So so we that's where I see us in 5 years. We see us growing to helping out facility managers, facilities with many different stuff, continuing to grow and provide good service.
Awesome.
It's a good dream to have.
Yeah. No, totally agree. I feel like we're in the same kind of, you know, growth. We want to see that growth come in the next 5 years, you know.
Even the next year, I'd be fine with.
Yeah, you know. No, we really appreciate your time.
Thank
I think
you.
we covered everything that we were really curious about. And
Yeah.
I think you gave some really great details as to what really pertains to that industry. Because like you said, a lot of misconceptions before. People don't think of, you know, cleaning, I guess, as we can call it, as something that's as important. And then in the past 2 years, it's been like, oh crap.
Yeah, the most critical part of basically running any business or anything is how clean it is. So
Cleaning is not a very sexy topic, that is for sure.
No.
Definitely more prevalent nowadays more than ever. People understanding cleaning. It's funny because I say to a lot of people, it's 99 times out of the times things are perfect, look good. We will not get any accolades, but the one time that things don't look good, definitely hear from the people. So anyway,
they are both.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate you allowing me to be on with you girls.
Of course. Thanks again, and enjoy your weekend that's coming up.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks guys.